Hey everybody, 3KO Games here. It's Saturday and the Dunes portal is back with us. And we've got a couple of new costumes. Let's jump in and take a look. The big prize here is our 5-star Sobek, who's got a costume now. He is now a rogue class, which is great because we get that chance to dodge, although the wizard thing worked for him just fine before. Taking a look at his original card, it was a 290% damage to all, and it can bypass defensive buffs. So it was great to use him against counterattack, against a they got Guardian Kong, so we can't bring blue. Yeah, you can. Sobek will be just fine. But now we are taking just 10% off of that damage, 280% damage to all, still bypasses defensive buffs, and we are adding 636 bleed damage over 4 turns. So not bad. Other cards have gone the way, costumes have gone the way, I think, in Dunes of just trying to add more power. So I don't mind taking off 10% off that power and giving a little bleed damage here. That's great because you are going to get that huge costume bonus, 17, 17, 26, and 5. So the 10% less damage is going to be kind of balanced out by 17% more attack. It'll actually be a bigger attack anyway. What else about this costume? The costumes get extra passives, and that's great. The original had just this one passive down here, 70% or a 60% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies and have them receive 453 sand damage over 3 turns. Now, with the costume, we get that. Plus, you get 3 chances for that to activate. So there's a chance that, they're getting that 3 times. A low chance, but still pretty nice. In addition, the first time this character casts a special skill that deals damage, that's what they do, an additional 50% is added to its power. So, not bad. It could really wipe out a team, or not necessarily kill everybody, but could do a huge amount of damage to a team that first time that this costume Sobek applies their special skill. So there's Sobek. I'm going to go out and in because we also have 4-star Ahhotep with a brand new costume. Same thing. Let's look at the original. 340% damage, target minor damage to nearby, and if the caster is defeated in the next 3 turns, if the target, is defeated in the next 3 turns, all caster's allies get 20% mana. It's kind of the 4-star equivalent with Tedashiri. Now we are taking just a little bit off of that mana boost. If the target is defeated in the next 3 turns, all casters' allies get plus 15% mana, which is still nice. But we're getting a bigger damage up front, 370% damage to the target, minor to nearby. They also get the costume bonus. It is not nearly as good, 2, 2, 4, and 1. Really? 1? Okay. Which is crazy. Passives are the same, at least this first one, 60% chance to deal 70% damage to all and dispel the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. So that's nice. We are adding, that's just the same. We are adding 3 chances to make that happen, and we are adding gaining 5% mana when they receive a status ailment or a negative attack, or a negative stack. So, not a bad card. Wish we had a little bit more costume bonus. But Ahhotep costume will be doing just fine if you like to use them for 4-star tournaments or anything else like that. Yeah? Okay, so we've got those 2 new heroes, and we've got a couple pulls to do. Well, we've got 1 pull to do in Dunes, but a couple left over here in the Covenant summon. So let's just do some pulls and see what happens. How about we jump here first? And this portal is just so good. Probably getting nothing but trash here. Tyrum. All right, let's do this. Let's go back over here. Do 1 huge pull. Come on, Sobek. Or Hathor. Or Carol. Not exactly what I wanted. All right, let's do 3 more over here. Such big prizes. 1, 2, Nordry. Looks like we're leaving empty-handed. That is okay. And Knuckles. Well, there is the video anyway. Mostly a review about the costumes in Dunes. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.